What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Soul Break. Thanks for stopping by my channel. So today I am really excited for this review. I'm so stoked about this pair, and as you can see, I have the Adidas Yeezy 350 V2 in the Beluga colorway. Now this colorway is legendary. And it released a couple days ago. It was a re-release from Adidas, and we had a raffle on Adidas.com in my home country, and lo and behold, Adidas blessed me with another pair of fire Yeezys at the end of the year. Last year it was the Breads. I got the early access to that, and it was just crazy because I mean, you guys have no idea. The Breads and this pair are Grail status shoes for me, and I was really this close to buying both pairs for resale way back when, but Adidas just kind of decided to do re-releases, and I never thought that I would be able to hold this pair, my personal pair, in hand. So I'm really excited, so stoked about this pair, and I'm really thankful for Adidas for blessing me with this pair. So anyways, without further ado, let's dive right into the shoe. So the original version of the shoe released in 2016, and it is just great that they have restocked, although it is a slightly different version because it has the reflective aspect to it, but we'll get to that a little bit later. Now, as you can see, it does pretty much resemble the original pair. I haven't really scrutinized the original pair because I haven't been able to see that many pairs up close, but as from what I can tell, it looks pretty damn similar. And the most noticeable detail on the shoe is the bright orange or solar red Yeezy stripe running across the side of the shoe with the supply text with the 350 numbering here, all done in that kind of like gray color. And the overall upper is created using the prime knit material in this, I guess, like beluga or gray color. I can't really describe how it is, but as you can see, there are like multiple different colors of threads nicely woven together. You can see some different shades of gray, like so here you can see some dark colored gray and then some lighter gray and more of that kind of like solar red hits here and there. And I'm assuming that this darker gray material is that kind of like reflective thread that has been inserted for this particular release, but we'll see that just in a second. Anyways, that stripe extends all the way towards the front and it kind of fades away. I love that effect where it kind of like fades away. It's so cool. It's such a minor detail, but it's really it keeps the shoe alive, I guess. And then you see more of that kind of like mix of different colored threads here towards the bottom. And then on the toe box area, you get a sudden mood change. Here on the center, you got that typical Yeezy 350 stitching down, that running down here. And then here on this side, you kind of get that zebra pattern in these different colored threads. Once again, you can see the darker gray material as well as the light gray material and a little bit of hits of that orange, bright orange detail running along the side, and you can see that kind of zebra print extending all across the medial side of the shoe, and it's just so cool. And then on the center, obviously you've got the nice thick rounded laces that we typically see on Yeezy 350 V2 models, and I'm assuming that the laces are reflective as well, or at least partially, but we'll see that in a moment because we've seen these laces, reflective laces, say like on the triple blacks recently. Was that from like a year ago or something like that? But anyways, we've seen this over and over from Adidas. And then here on the tongue, it doesn't really have a tongue. It doesn't have any like tongue tab or anything like that. It's that kind of like sock like look to the shoe that Kanye has originally intended to design. And then on the back side, you get another typical stitching down the middle of the back, and then you can see the stripe extending all the way towards the heel counter. And then here you see hints of that orange color that creates sort of like a fadeaway effect here on the back side as well. And it's so cool. I mean, The gray on this pair is just mesmerizing, and I love the hits of that solar red color that is dotted across the shoe. It's just so cool. I mean, I'm so it's for me this it's so surreal holding this pair in hand because I never ever thought that Adidas would ever re-release this particular model. I know they've been restocking the zebras here and there. I know they've restocked, say, was it the triple blacks? They've restocked even the glows sometimes from here and there on like EasySupply.com or whatnot, but I never thought they would come back with this model. But here on the insole, you got that typical easy insole done in that gray color with the Adidas and Yeezy branding all printed in that black color. I'm assuming it is black. I think it's black or dark gray, something like that. And then here on the heel tab area, I guess, you get the 3M reflective stripes that are typical details of Adidas sneakers. And I mean, it's just so cool. This shoe is just it's just out there, man. I'm blown away by this model. And then here on the midsole, you see the kind of like the ribbed midsole that we typically see on Adidas Yeezy models. And then on the bottom, you've got that typical outsole where you can see the boost foam encaged in underneath this kind of rubber outsole with the like the flex grooves and the traction pods all across here. And then you see another larger section of that boost foam here in that kind of like triangular shape. And then you obviously have the boost branding on the back side of the outsole. So really, there's nothing special about the shoe, but everything about the shoe is special, if you know what I mean. You have no idea. I think this is like one of the Grail status Yeezys. I would say I would rank this the highest out of all the Yeezy 350 V2 models. A close run-up would probably be the Breads and I would say, in my opinion, the Zebras and the Glows. So I own the Belugas, the Breads, and the Glows. So I think I'm all set with the 350 V2s for now. I will probably go for the blue tints that are restocking. Was it like the day after tomorrow or something? At least where I live. So hopefully I'll be able to hit on a pair of those. But in terms of my trilogy, or like my holy trinity of Yeezy 350 V2s, I think I'm all set for the moment. I mean, this is just clean as hell. It is just crazy. And the other side of the shoe is basically the same deal. It's funny saying that because the same deal is just like, it's just crazy great looking. But yeah, I am at a loss of words. Sizing wise, I can't tell for sure. Normally, I would say, go true to size with 350 V2s, but I haven't tried this pair just yet. I'm going to do that right after I film the review. But what I've been told is that this model runs a bit smaller than I think, the recent releases that we've seen on 350 V2 models. So you might want to take that into consideration. Regardless, I'm going to go true to size. I've picked up my true size, which is a size 10. But, this is at the end of the day, it's a knit shoe. So it's going to stretch a bit. So it's not going to like kill my feet or anything like that. So I guess true to size should work for me. But if you have super wide feet, you might want to consider going half size up, because that's what a lot of people have been doing over the years, going half size up. But that's just my opinion. And resale wise, I just checked the resale price on StockX, and I was a bit surprised because when I was considering buying the original pair, I mean, the price was just like crazy. It was just out there. I don't know. It was almost like a rack if I were to pick that up brand new. But right now, I think even the OG pair kind of dropped in price, and even the restock models, I've just checked, and I think the average would be like $100 on top of retail. So that is really not that bad. It's not that bad for such a legendary model, because this, at the end of the day, it has the reflective details, and I think reflective sneakers tend to have a slightly higher retail price point, and on top of that, you get like $100 on top of retail. So that's really not bad. And if I were you, and if you're somebody who really wants the Belugas in your collection, I would grab them right now, because we're heading into the winter season, so people are kind of like on the fence about Yeezys right now. And Jordans and Dunks have been killing it this year, so the hype behind the shoes are a little bit relatively colder than what we would expect. But definitely these are going to be bangers in the spring and summer come next year. And it's just going to be, the prices are going to be all over the place. It's going to be crazy. So if I were you, I would definitely cop this pair. I mean, I don't know, I don't think it's a waste. It is. If you haven't been able to pick this pair up for retail, go ahead and just spend a bit more cash on top and just try to add a nice Yeezy to your collection. That's just me. Highly recommended. But anyways, that's it for today. I am so excited. I just can't wait to turn the camera off. Oh, actually, I wanted to show you the what did you call it, the reflective effect on it. Yeah, this is the first time I'm seeing this in hand, and wow, that is just crazy. Look at that. Wow, it almost reminds me of like a starry night sky for some reason. It's not like too much, it's not too little. I think it's just the right amount of that reflective detail. And wow, I'm just so stoked about this pair. It's just mesmerizing. But anyways, that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and please let me know down in the comment section below if you've been able to pick up this pair, or did you guys strike out? Are you guys planning to pick these up for resale? Let me know. I really enjoy communicating with you guys, and I'll be back with more content really soon. I think I'm going to be able to score on the patent leather breads, maybe. I don't know, I'll try, but I think there are going to be a lot of pairs going around, so I'll probably be able to pick up a pair for retail, if not for retail, for a slight amount of resale price. So let's just see what happens. But anyways, please hit that subscribe button. Really helps my channel grow, and stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching.